episode 142.
Yes.
142. 140. I love this. Let's do this. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, if you happen to be listening this evening, we are broadcasting live. So join us on twitch.tv/brothersinarmspodcast. It is the 15th of January in the year of our Lord 2024, episode 142. I am not broadcasting from home. If you didn't notice before, it's a little different around here, but these two gentlemen happen to be in their home ports. But gentlemen, it has been a week. We're back. Good evening and hello, salutations, and all that jazz.
Well, salvations to you too, man.
Salvations. I like salvations.
Wait,
No.
Greg's an android now. This is kind of great.
Yeah.
Did it come across as an Android? I'm even connected to my phone, so that's kind of killing me right now.
Me.
Because that too is an Android?
Yes, it is an Android, and I will upgrade it here eventually. All your bases are belong to us.
Always.
Get that reference. If anyone gets that reference, please send us an email. It will make me smile. But yes, no, if you guys didn't know, so I am actually getting ready to deploy here in the next couple months, and so I am trying to, I need to start kind of figuring out what my deployment setup is going to be like. So I'm actually at the Skybar at Del Mar Heights here in beautiful San Diego. It's where Brandy works as a bartender, and I've got today off and I have tomorrow off, and she's like, do you want to just ride down with me and then you can hang out and watch the football games and drink beer and just kind of enjoy yourself? And I said, say no more. I'll happily take you up on that offer. And so here I am and enjoying myself and enjoying all of the patrons as they come walking by and getting to wave hi to them.
Oh, it's your dream job, G.
Oh man, this is fun. I'm getting all the weird looks, and they have no idea that we're broadcasting to like 4 people. But you know what? I don't care. I'm enjoying myself.
That's
and
right.
Honestly, that is all that matters. I get to hang out with Brandy, which is the icing on the cake, and honestly, the best part about this. But it, like I said, it also kind of gives me an opportunity to test out kind of what I plan on taking with me on deployment. I'm going to do some tweaking, so for folks that are listening to this episode, I sound crunchy, and I'm really sorry about that. I am going to fix it. The laptop will be going with me, but in the meantime, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna make the microphone work. I'm probably gonna have to get some sort of portable microphone set up. Because my microphone that I have, unfortunately, is just a little bit too big. So that's a no-go. But gentlemen, I'm going to stop talking because everyone's hearing my crunchy, beautiful, gross voice. I want you all to talk because y'all sound lovely. Good evening.
Oh, well, good evening to you too, G. And the background noise is very nice ambiance. Do you guys remember the old movie? I think it was from the late 80s called Sneakers. It was
starring Shaq.
It was espionage type stuff. No, that was Shazam.
Yeah, that was Shazam.
But the movie was called Sneakers, and one of the main Sneakers, and one of the main guys of this movie, one of the guys of the group, was blind and portrayed blind, but he used his hearing for a lot of different things, and one of the things was he was kidnapped. He was one of the group that was kidnapped, thrown in the back of a van or trunk or whatever, and somehow was able to make a phone call to his friends and was able to describe what the area sounded like. And so he was able to describe how fast it felt like the vehicle was going, the bumps that are synonymous with going over a bridge, and then finally the last destination sounded like a cocktail party, which, Greg, you're sounding like right now with all the voices in the background and whatnot. Well, come to find out, spoiler alert, this is an old movie, so everybody else can just get off your high horse. They dropped him off at an area where there were a bunch of flamingos or a bunch of storks or something or another. And the chatter of these birds sounded like a cocktail party. So there you go. There's a little bit of, one of those worms that just sticks in your brain about memory and whatnot. That movie Sneakers sticks in my brain all the time. They were cool before Tom Cruise redid Mission Impossible. It's that kind of stuff.
Okay. So like old school, like Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack, when they got into acting, that kind of stuff.
Right, but still older than them. So I'm like ladies, late 80s.
I mean, yeah. Sinatra and the Rat Pack, they were much earlier than the 80s.
Oh, yeah. They were like 60s and 70s, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. 50s and 60s.
50s and 60s.
50s and 60s. Yeah.
Yeah, they were the original Ocean's 11.
Yes, they were.
Which is interesting, because spoiler alert for that one, too. One of the guys dies in the end, and they, just try to smuggle all the money out that they stole in his coffin. And they ended up... they ended up incinerating him. They cremated him with all the money, so they didn't get anything anyway in the end.
Not a Cockatoo Party Pop, a cocktail, like the fancy dresses and the fancy drinks and all that jazz. Sounds like a cocktail party. Yeah. But it might have been cockatoos. You probably remember this movie. I think I sat down and watched it with you, Pop.
I'll take a cocktail. Cockatoo Party in a heartbeat.
Cockatoo, that's right.
Cockatoo Party. So, but yeah, no, I have, like I said, I am sorry though. We got the football game on and people coming up and down and lots of talking and everything else in between. So I'm gonna tweak it as we go. I'm trying to see if I can improve it a little bit so it's not as bad.
If anybody would like to invest in a new mic for G, you can hit us up. You could.
I need a deployment mic.
A deployment mic, yeah.
Something that'll sound good, that's small, that I can pack away.
Yes, Pop. They were birds.
I'm limited on space.
You're limited on faith or savings. I caught
Space.
that. Space. Got it. The final frontier.
Space.
Yeah, he gets to bring luggage with him. He doesn't have to pack everything in a 2 by 3 foot locker.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
Doesn't count. Nope, I didn't finish it.
You did it to yourself, so.
He did it to himself.
We'll take that as is.
I think that's a point off, technically, if he does it to himself.
I lose my own points.
Yeah.
So I'm in the negative. Daggum.
Well, no. So you song bomb yourself, right? So if it's accidental, right? Truly accidental. I believe that should take points off of other people who have song bombed you.
Oh.
You get points back.
So I dropped it on myself, and you guys lose points, or I get a point back.
You get a point back.
All right, I can take it.
Accidental, like if you do it purposefully, right?
No.
We're brothers, We are competitive, but at the same time, it's like cheating at Friday Night Magic. You don't cheat when it's casual.
Right. Yeah. This is casual. This is truly casual. So
this is truly casual.
Yeah, who's keeping points? Who's keeping score over here? Not that guy.
It might be Greg over there,
I'm not keeping. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Greg just gets happy when he gets a point. So.
Yeah.
I do, because I'm usually the one that gives everybody points, because I'm the guy that can't help myself, because you guys start singing or you sing one line and
you're just easy.
I usually bust in a song.
The easiest to manipulate,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep...
Yeah.
Oh, no. Shut.
Right.
Sure.
Out of the three of us, yours is the hardest case there, G.
Sure.
That is true.
Uh-huh.
My in-laws referred to Liz and I as Penn and Teller because I didn't talk to them for almost 8 months.
That's awesome.
That's actually impressive.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Because you didn't have anything to say, or
You know me around people. I don't like talking to people.
Oh.
It's just one of the reasons why I didn't go recruiting. I can't go up and strike up a conversation with anybody on the street. I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah. You know, that's interesting.
Became that.
We need to talk about best 2 out of 3. Because there's 3 of us.
Okay.
And in many situations, 2 out of the 3 of us have that that jazz. 2 out of the 3 of us have something, and the third just doesn't. So, all right. Low-hanging fruit here, boys. You both are active military, and I went the route of no guns. So, yeah. Yeah, so another 2 out of 3, ready?
Okay.
Alex and I are stupidly devoted to bread right now.
That's true.
And Greg,
I like bread.
he likes bread, but he's not baking it.
But I don't make.
There we go. See, there's another 2 out of 3. All right, what's another one?
Patrick, you and I can get the life story out of anybody without even trying.
We just look at people and it happens.
It's exactly how it works. We have I don't know, we have the look or the gene or whatever it is that we got from Dad.
It's the gift of gab.
And the gift of gab. I guarantee you, if I wanted to right now, there's a guy at the bar. If I were to go over there here after this and strike up a conversation, or just sit next to him and say hi, I would probably have his life story within 20 minutes. Just the way it is.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Without asking the questions. It just happens. It falls out of people.
We'd be best friends.
Yep. Liz brought up a good example. Raise your dominant hand, folks. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, people in the chat, I do apologize this evening. Because I am doing the whole computer thing, I haven't...
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, there's 3 of us.
Boyo's holding down
I got it.
Yeah.
It's Dad and Liz currently.
Sweet.
So, yeah, Liz also put down, she says, I scare people. I got the gift of anti-gap. I once scared a manager into comping my meal by glaring.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's intense, Alex.
It's actually kind of impressive in its own
I mean,
right.
you go somewhere, right, and you expect everything to be correct. You know, you sit down at the table, you order what you're going to order, you're going to pay for it. You know, it better be right. And if it either is not right, or in this case, it literally just didn't come out, and everyone else got their food, and I'm just sitting there at the table with everyone else eating. I just got off shift, and I'm like, So I ended up getting my meal for free. It was nice.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Any other 2 out of 3s? There's facial
college-
hair on 2 out of 3 of us.
That's true.
Greg just doesn't want a Marine Corps mustache.
No, so I'm in a unit now. Theoretically, I could grow one out if I wanted to.
A mustache or a beard?
Mustache.
Okay.
No, you cannot grow a beard in the Marine Corps there without a medical exemption.
Right.
That's the only way.
Right.
Actually, there are religious exemptions now.
There are.
Just last year, so a couple months ago, there was a Marine just graduated from boot camp. He's a Sikh.
Yeah.
So so he's a Sikh. Grew up in Sikhism. Fully practicing, baptized, beard, turban, the whole 9. Graduated from Marine Corps boot camp.
And permitted to wear the headgear?
Yeah.
not only was he wearing
Wow.
his headgear, he went through boot camp. He had his all of his articles of faith. So he was able to keep his beard. He was able to wear his the armband, the bracelet that they wear. He was able to carry his ceremonial sword, which is like a really cool looking. I hate to say this because it sounds kind of mean, but it looks like a really cool letter opener. It's like that size, like think like small ceremonial dagger, but it looks like it would open letters. But that's what it is. It's a ceremonial dagger. So he had that. He had his bracelet. He was able to keep his beard, and he was able to go through recruit training and complete boot camp and become a United States Marine, which is really cool. And honestly, it's about time because the other branches have already done it, and it took the Marine Corps, dragging their feet and fighting every step of the way to finally say, you know what, there's no reason why these young men cannot serve our country and still adhere to their. We allow. I'm done. I'm off my high horse.
Okay.
I'm proud. I think it was really cool. It was neat to watch.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures.
Awesome.
The dude was pretty cool to see. He's like a private first class, or he might be a lance corporal right now, but he was on Pendleton just recently, like going through Marine combat training.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Marine. Well done.
That's neat.
Mm-hmm. What about another 2 out of 3? Who has sought higher education?
Oh, he's not raising his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, that would be Alex and Patrick, higher education. Greg is School of Hard Knocks.
I don't have my bachelor's yet. I will have that done before I retire. That is a commitment.
He has a plan.
I do have a plan. I've made a commitment to myself. I've got one more formal school to get out of the way. I'll start that course in March.
Okay.
And that's kind of the last like formal school for the Marine Corps that I'm going to complete. And I'm not doing anything past that.
For the Corps?
And then I will just focus. Yeah, and then I will just focus on classes for myself to finish my education.
Yeah, that's.
I'd like to leave the Marine Corps, if not done with my bachelor's, close to being done with it.
Yeah.
Funny story, actually. So I was getting Brandy's oil changed today, and I got it done at Walmart because she got new tires done at Walmart.
Okay.
And they'll do tire rotation for free. And the guy that was checking me in. What?
Nothing. Alex or Liz is hitting him out of the park. Keep going.
Yep.
Okay. She's on fire.
Yes, she is. She's on fire.
But no, like I was doing the whole thing, like checking it in, and he said something along the lines of like, "You don't sound enlisted." It's just like that's just because I've been in long enough that when I talk, it doesn't sound like
Wow.
a young. He's like, you sound educated, and I was like, okay, like I'll take that.
Snack pack.
Snack pack. I still love my snack pack. But it was really entertaining. Now I have to go back and I'm gonna have to pull up Twitch because I actually want to read the comments. This is killing me.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So Dad asked, Brandy got her oil changed at Walmart? And he goes, they do things different in California. Yeah, and then Greg not sounding like a Marine. Yet. But back to the 2 out of 3. Liz had 2 solid ones. Yep. Number 1, 2 out of 3 brew their own beer. That would not be me, ladies and gentlemen. That would be these 2 knuckleheads. And 2 out of 3 of us run because
I don't run.
Yeah. One claims that he doesn't run. So I love it. I
don't
love
run.
it. Yep. And we love you for it, boss. Well done. Any others? Any other 2 out of 3s? I like this. This is fun.
It's like it's a casual way to be like, nah.
Yeah. You're stupid.
No.
No.
you're not.
Thank you.
2 out of the 3 of us are
Who
enlisted.
said? Why did Liz? Why?
One of
oh,
us,
yeah,
an
you
officer.
have cats. Patrick, you have no cats.
Yep. Dad. Pop says
2
2 out
of
of
us
3
are
has no
enlisted.
cats. Yep.
Two of us are enlisted. You're an officer technically.
He is an officer.
Do you have a knife on you?
Yes.
No, within reach.
Within
like,
reach.
In your pocket.
Aw.
Spatula is
It'll
not
cut.
a knife. Yeah, well, yeah.
I cut you.
But will it
Yes.
kill?
Yes, it will.
Hmm.
In the right hands.
Liz says 2 out of 3 have minivans. Pop says 2 out of 3 have killer mustaches.
Yeah.
I would go so far as to say 2 out of 3 of us have sons. Now all 3 of us have daughters.
It's true.
No, you are not wrong. That
Yep.
is very true.
So, dude, why is that song stuck in my head, Alex?
You're welcome.
You're a butt.
So for those of
That
you
is
who are
hilarious.
listening, our pre-show, that little slide at the beginning, we've got some additions we're gonna add to it. So stay
It's coming.
tuned.
Yep. You might want us to hit that button before we hit the other button, just to check it
You
out.
might.
Oh, I love it. Liz says 2 out of 3 are easily song bombed. I would have to say that's true. Yeah.
That is true.
Guilty.
Guilty,
I will take
yeah.
that one 100%.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Because I am that guy.
Yep.
I'm tone deaf.
Ooh, and Liz says 2 out of 3 sing.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh, that's
Yep.
awesome. I love it.
I got burned by the smart home.
Oh.
That's a good line. Alex sings as much as he runs.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It's like every time I sing, I'm wandering around trying to find the notes.
You know, you do your best. Like, we're proud of you nonetheless. Like, I love it.
Oh, Dad got a good one.
2 out of 3 were born in an even month, on an even day, in an even year.
I am the odd one out.
I am the even.
I am an even 88, 24, and 2.
Mm.
Yep, I'm not giving mine out because this is going to be on. Nope,
Nope.
not giving mine out on the internet. You're not getting
Nope.
it. You're not getting it.
Patrick, you say not today, Al Qaeda.
Not today. Not today.
Or
Not today, ISIS.
Not today, ISIS.
Boys, can you help me out real quick? I keep seeing
Sure.
stuff that we have gone to war with Yemen.
Kinda.
Okay, thank you. I would be very interested to hear your take on it.
Not formal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the last time we did anything with Yemen was 2011 and 2012. We dropped probably a couple 100 tons of ordnance on Yemen.
Okay. So
Yeah.
not really war. We just kind of told them, sit, be still.
Kinda.
Yeah.
We told the Houthis to stop being dumb.
Got it. Got it.
Mhm.
And what year was that?
2012.
Oh, so you boys were both in.
I was actually there, yes.
Yeah. Ugh.
I
Yeah.
went about 2 years later.
Liz, don't be a jerk.
Uh-huh.
Hi,
I am,
Brandy.
in fact, all odds. Hi, Brandy.
You want to say hi real quick? Just say hi.
Yeah, I love you too. Thanks, Liz. Dad's right. 2 out of 3 were born in Ohio, and the third one feels left out. I do feel like the one left out sometimes. You know, folks are like, "Hey, where'd you grow up?" I grew up in Ohio. Or no, they asked, "Where were you born?" I was born in Georgia, but I grew up in Ohio. So, yeah, you don't sound like you're from. Yeah, I don't sound like I'm from anywhere. So,
Nope. I
Yeah.
can sound like I'm from anywhere if you want.
I can definitely put it on thick. But, yeah, that's too funny.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you, boys. Thank you for that. That was a fun little jaunt down who we are and what we do. So
To add to the last little bit there, because we were talking about it, and I'll give you a last little bit. So if you're following the news, basically what's happening is the Houthi rebels, which are it's not Yemen, the country, it's people in Yemen who are backed by Iran, and that's a whole nother ballgame. But basically they have missiles and some other drones and things and stuff, and they have been continually launching attacks against commercial ships in international water.
oh, the
And
pirates,
they
yeah.
have they're not pirates. They're a terrorist organization, and they have been launching missiles and drones and everything else at commercial ships in international waters. Several of them are flagged as American flag ships, and they have been told time and again to stop doing that. And they have chosen not to. They keep doing it. So in response, we targeted them in relation, in conjunction with the United Kingdom, and we blew a bunch of things up because they were doing what they weren't supposed to do, and we told them to stop, and they said no, we're going to keep doing it anyway, and we said okay, we got you. Those sites that you're storing all of those missiles at, yeah, we destroyed them. And then Yemen is really mad because we bombed part of their country, and we basically came back and said, well, we targeted these specific sites and we told them to stop, and they said no, and we said okay. So that's kind of where we're at right now. It does escalate the wider conflict in the Middle East right now, because obviously Israel is attacking Gaza, and they've been attacking Gaza. I'm not going to get into whether that's justified or not, because it's not my place. I'm just telling you that's what they're doing. And yeah, that whole situation, so the Houthis in Yemen launching attacks was part of a wider response to what's going on in Gaza, or at least that's what they're claiming, which turned into us bombing Yemen, which continues to just escalate the situation. And there's a lot of people that are criticizing the U.S. government because they're like, why are you
What else is new?
Unfortunately, that's kind of the situation. So
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at, and we're just gonna wait and see and figure it out.
Yay. Yay.
Yeah, he smiled at the end of that.
I'm just gonna sit and drink beer. We'll leave it at that.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
Dad hit it on the head. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
There's another one in the military. We call it FAFO.
Yeah,
And,
we're not
going
going to give that
tell you
acronym
what
out.
It means. Family Channel. If you really want to, go look it up.
Yeah. There's another phrase. It's "we chose violence."
Because, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are some mornings I wake up and I walk into the office and they have chosen violence, So you just, yeah, show them how it's done. It's good times. Do 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 do.
Sorry, typing.
Oh, you're fine.
You know what, Pop? I agree. Who needs Fox or CNN when I have these guys? I love it. I love it. That's why I ask. Like, I don't turn the TV on unless I'm watching something with my wife, and typically that's a show that's streaming. So, hearing it from you guys and your perspective really helps my brain wrap around the videos that I might be seeing, the shorts. So,
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, the clickbait, if you will.
Yeah.
And the talking heads and their responses to whatever's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I honestly, guys, I'm going to trust you over somebody else. So,
We
there.
appreciate that.
Just there. I've said it and I believe it.
Yeah.
So, boys, for the time that we have left, highlight, low light. Ready?
Sure.
Yeah? Cool. My highlight is I have made way too much bread this week.
Yes.
Way too much bread this week. I have made 4 focaccias.
Nice.
4 focaccias and 1 full loaf of sandwich bread. Like white sandwich bread. Boys,
It's
that is
great, isn't it?
that is the best bread I've had in a hot minute. And
How much of it is left?
You sent me that picture yesterday.
the loaf was this.
What?
The loaf. Shut up. So the loaf was this, and now the loaf is this.
Oh, it's okay. If it makes you feel any better, I'm drinking my bread.
Yeah, I eat my bread, you drink it. So shut up.
I do both.
I'm not mad.
Oh
Funny.
man.
Oh, it's beautiful. Low light.
Low light. My wife leaves tomorrow, so
Aw.
she's going to a conference. But having to rock everything by myself kind of stinks.
Uh-oh.
So, am I back?
Wait, you're back, but I think you switched mics.
Your mic
All right,
switched on.
I'll switch it real quick. No worries. So,
Yeah.
yeah, good times.
Yeah, man. Well, let's see. Highlight. Quite like Patrick, I also made bread this week. Yep.
Nice.
I ended up making a loaf of pesto parmesan rolled in. It was like a sourdough like mimic kind of, but I ended up making that and I took that with me because yeah, I'll get to my low light in a minute. But I needed something that would last a while and that I could, reliably just go and cut off a piece and, have something to eat throughout the day. So I did that. And Liz, lemon pull apart loaf this morning.
Ooh.
Liz is saying that, well,
We're back.
it looks like the stream stopped for a second.
We're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep. Hey.
Finger guns. Pew, pew.
Finger guns.
So back to your lemon loaf, real quick.
So Liz made a lemon and blueberry pull apart loaf.
Come
that was-
on.
Oh, it was amazing. It was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely glorious. And she took that over for friends, like a friends gathering this morning, because I literally just got back from pretty much being on the boat since Wednesday night.
Gross.
So my low light was literally, I had to go in on Wednesday, and I was there until Friday afternoon, and then I went back and I had duty yesterday and today, or not yesterday, Saturday and Sunday, and then I got off Sunday night. Yeah. And then
No bueno.
We've been dealing with this company that's been fixing our ceiling, and we ended up changing people, but the people didn't call the contractor, and the contractor just decided to come over on Sunday when they had originally talked about it. But he didn't knock. He didn't, didn't call, didn't ring the doorbell, nothing. He just used the code, opened the front door, and started setting up
What?
while
He
I was on the
walked
boat.
into your house.
Yeah.
That's no bueno. I'd have
No.
words. I'd have words with him.
I was on the boat. I didn't find out about it until hours later.
I understand that, but I'd have words with him after the fact. I
Yep.
would want to make a phone call and say, "Excuse me, we need to have a chat."
Yep. Yep.
That's a no. That's a no. That's a straight no.
Yeah. Caroline found him.
You don't do that.
Caroline was walking downstairs on FaceTime with Liz's mom, and she was like, "Oh, there's a painter man," and just kept going. And Liz's mom was like, "Nope, go tell your mom. Go tell your mom. Go tell your mom." So
Wow.
yeah, yep,
Wow. Yeah, that's a serious low light. No ways.
yep. So the dude was very lucky that I wasn't home, because I might not be on this thing with you guys this evening. I might still be sorting some stuff out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man.
You live in Virginia, bud. You really just want to walk into someone's house
Wow. Yeah. That's.
without
Mm-mm.
any sort of heads up? Well,
Yep.
I'm sorry, because like 85% of that state is armed,
Yep.
and you're in their home.
Big
Yep.
time. Gee whiz.
Yeah. Greg, what about you, man?
Oh, low light. We'll get it out of the way first. Busy day at work, or busy week at work. Doing again, ready for deployment, all that stuff. We had to run a PFT on I went from, put in perspective. So I had duty on Wednesday. So it's a 24 hours for us. Nowhere near as bad as you, Leo. So let's not compare it's apples to oranges. But still, I was on duty Wednesday night, all day Wednesday through Wednesday night. Thursday morning, waking up after having slept for like 2 hours and having to go to the pistol range because I needed to qualify to be able to deploy. So 2 hours of sleep, went and shot in the pistol range, which was part of my highlight because I shot expert.
Nice. Good job,
yeah,
bud.
right? So we've got the Marine Corps went to the SIGs. Mint, so much better than the Berettas.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, no, night and day shooting. It was so nice. But got that out of the way, and then worked on Thursday. Went home Thursday afternoon to turn around Friday morning, and had to run a physical fitness test because my command is like, you need to run one every week now until we deploy.
Whoa.
It's a whole nother ball game. Right-handed, Dad. I'm right-eye dominant. I shoot right-handed. But no, so I went and ran a PFT on Friday morning in Southern California, where it was like 35 degrees that morning, and that was horrible. I don't like running in that cold. Alex, I know you don't.
I don't run at all.
Like running in that. No, that cold is gross. Got that out of the way, and then turned around. Highlight between the pistol qualification, which was awesome. My other one would be so Saturday. Brandy and I. Brandy had all day Saturday off. And we bought tickets and went and saw. Do you guys know who Edgar Allan Poe is?
Yes.
Yeah, he wrote music, right?
No, he was such a jerk. So we went saw, they called them postorians. It was a group of actors and actresses, and they did 4 different performances, and it was 3 short stories and a poem, and each of them accompanied a drink, which was really kind of neat. So they had a drink that accompanied it, and we went and attended that down in that was down in San Diego at one of the old theaters, and so we got to listen to these actors and actresses essentially monologue, like
Okay.
the story, the short story, performing it basically, reading it verbatim, but as actors and actresses do. And Telltale Heart, the Black Cat, the Mask of Red Death, and the Raven were the 4 different ones. And they were absolutely phenomenal.
That's cool, man.
Really cool. It was such a cool, got dressed up, went down, and it was like it was a 12 o'clock, noon performance. And it was really cool. So we went ahead, we got a chance to do that and see that and had a really good time. That was my highlight. We had an absolute blast this weekend, and then again tonight I'm hanging out with Brandy, and I guess that would be technically part of my weekend and part of my highlight. And I can't complain. So
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Right.
Well, gentlemen, thanks for sharing. That's good stuff. I've very much enjoyed hearing that, except for the unannounced man in a front room getting ready to paint.
Oh, yeah.
But
I probably shot him. Not gonna lie.
That's what I say. It's not. Thank God he's not dead.
So, Greg, you have the questions for tonight.
I would love to have the questions for this evening.
I would love to try and answer them.
I will do my best. Let's do this. We will do. We'll keep this one fairly simple. We'll do 6 minutes on the clock.
6 minutes, eh?
Go in order: Patrick, Alex, and then myself.
Pag.
Unless you guys want to go in age order. Alex, want to go last?
I don't mind.
Okay, let's do that. We'll go Patrick. We'll do age before beauty. So Patrick, you go first, and it'll be myself. Sound like a plan?
Plan.
All right, let's do this. All right, 6 minutes on the clock.
Ready.
3, 2, 1. First question, Patrick. What is your favorite sleeping position of all time?
Stomach.
Mine is definitely either my back or my side.
I can't fall asleep any other way on my side.
Alex is the side. All right, next question. What is the dumbest way you've been hurt?
Oh, I gotta think about this one. That's the sad part.
I know.
Oh. I did have a comeback one time. So, being young and stupid, I thought swinging a baseball bat at a harder object would have been a cool sound. And it was until the bat came back and hit me. So, so yeah. Great bat control there, Richmond. Great bat control.
Oh, for the win, Alex. Sorry, for me, definitely. I tried jumping a chain link fence many years ago as a young, probably a lance corporal. I was a corporal at the time.
Oh, as an adult.
young Marine. I ran a PFT, or a combat fitness test. I ran a combat fitness test. Not even for score. I ran it for one of my my sergeants. He needed a buddy to run it with him, so I went and ran it with him. And I remember it specifically because we finished this fitness test. I was in boots and utilities. I was in like my combat uniform, and I thought to myself, like, I'll jump this fence. And I go to try to jump the fence, and for some reason I thought it was a great idea. I put my foot on the top of the fence as I went to try and jump, and when I did that, my foot went right across the edge, slipped up and over, and came back down, and I landed on my foot on the side and completely dislocated my knee. Awesome.
I was carrying some paper down the stairs.
And we all know the rest of the story.
Patrick, what are
Yeah.
three?
I tripped and fell.
I broke myself on
Oh,
a chain link
man.
fence. Patrick, what are 3 scents that you like?
3 cents?
Scents that you like.
Fresh cut grass. Laundry that's been brought in from outside. And a fresh caught bass.
Mine are the ocean at sunrise with the breeze coming off. The woods. When you first get into you get somewhere in the middle of nowhere and you just step outside and you smell the trees from picking up from the wind. And my
Liz,
last
that
would
was
be
fun.
fresh cut grass. I love that smell.
Liz took my joke out of the comments. Spearmint toothpaste, new parchment. Yeah.
I love it.
No, so I got I like quarters, and then after that I like dimes, and then after that I'm a big 50 cents piece guy. Those are the 3 cents that I like.
Cents.
Oh yeah.
He's smart, Alec.
Yeah, no.
All right, moving on.
Oh, I was going to answer the question
No,
correctly. I'm sorry.
Continue.
Fresh pot of coffee.
Ooh.
The one thing that can get me out of
Good
bed in the
choice.
morning without fail, shadow of a doubt. Baking bread.
Mm.
You can smell that in the entire house.
Mm.
It doesn't matter. And then also along with that, rising bread,
Yeasty.
which smells the same as beer when it's being brewed.
Oh, no kidding.
It does.
Huh.
Yeah, same. What's your favorite board game?
Right now? Ticket to Ride. Because that's what my family likes to play.
That's legit. Mine is probably Connect 4 because that's what my daughter likes to play.
Nice.
That's her favorite without fail. I'll put it right back over there. I got you. Oh, thank you.
Mine's Monopoly.
Monopoly!
No one likes to play that with me.
Loving the Monopoly for the win there, boy.
Uh-huh.
All right. Would you rather stay in or go out on a Friday night?
Stay in.
Go out.
Stay in.
2 out
How
of
was that a
3.
question?
There's another 2 out of 3. Of the 4 seasons, what's your favorite one?
Spring.
Fall.
Big fall guy.
2 out of 3. Nice.
Uh,
You're right, Liz.
which instrument has the funniest sound?
Trombone.
Clarinet.
Fuck.
The vibra slap.
Oh, wow.
That's literally the sound they use to make funny sounds.
Squawk.
All right. Let's see. Last one.
Hmm?
Good question. What is the best type of cheese for you?
Melted.
Favorite cheese? Really? Extra sharp cheddar. The drier, the better. I want it to literally punch me in the mouth. That is what I'm looking for with a sharp cheddar cheese.
That's a punchy cheese.
I want a punchy cheese. Punchy cheese for the win.
Smoked Gouda.
good choice too. That's a good choice too. That is all the questions I've got for this week.
Yay!
I didn't run as fast as I could, but I definitely got some really good answers. So I'll take that as a win.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you very much. So, gentlemen, why was the broom late for the meeting? It overswept.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh man.
My wife blocked me on Facebook because I post too many bird puns. Well, two can play at that game.
Toucan. Follow your nose.
Follow your nose.
I'm always fascinated. Parallel lines have so much in common.
They're always up to something?
They never cross.
No, just they have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. They have a lot in line, just not an inclination to cross it.
That took a long time to make that punchline.
That did, in fact. I'm gonna give that one a wah-wah.
What do you call a group of men waiting for a haircut?
I don't know.
A barbecue.
No. A barbecue. I'm reading a book about mazes.
It's puzzling.
No, I got lost in it. It's a book that's leading me down a wordy labyrinth.
Dad said the witch had gained a little weight over the holidays.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not sure if that was the punchline or if that was the answer.
I don't know. Oh, why was the broom late?
Oh, the witch had gained a little weight over the holidays. Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. I missed that part.
Right.
Yesterday at 8 o'clock, it was very time consuming, especially when I went back for seconds.
Yeah.
I asked the librarian at the library if they had any books on paranoia. She whispered, "They're right behind you."
Yeah, Pop. It was my joke. I'm sorry. Dad asked, "Would you like anything to eat for dinner?" I responded, "What are my choices?" Dad said, "Yes or no."
That sounds exactly like what I remember at times growing up. What would you like for dinner? Oh, isn't that the question? Is it yes or no?
Yeah.
Do you want to eat or not? Yes, I would like to eat. Cool, we'll make something. We will make something. Why don't skeletons fight each other?
I don't know.
They don't have the guts. Plus, it's hard to pick a bone with someone who lacks a funny bone.
Yeah, Dad. Don't talk back or I'll spud you.
I'll spud you.
Exactly.
I'm going to save that one for later.
Those are always the best.
Yeah, I walked into a bank, pointed a long, thin piece of wood at the ceiling, and shouted, "This is a stick-up." That's awful. That's awful.
My wife is still really mad for the fact that I have no sense of direction.
Yeah?
So I pack up my stuff and write.
My farmer friend used his government grant aid to buy baby chickens. He got the money for nothing and the chicks for free.
What did the horse say after it tripped? I haven't heard this one yet.
I don't know.
Help! I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
The fact that it cracks him up, that's what gets me. I accidentally took my cat's meds last night.
Oh no.
Don't ask me how.
What are you doing
Meow.
right now? What's going on?
Meow, do you know how fast you were going?
Meow.
Meow.
You know how fast you're going? Meow, you might need to slow down, Meow.
License registration, please. Right, Meow.
Man. Right, Meow. Oh, man.
What do you call a dead
What,
magician?
Coop?
Failed trick?
I'm so sorry.
Start?
An abacadaver. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
What do you call a lonely cheese?
I don't know.
Provolone.
He even sounds like a robot when he sighs.
Yeah, he does. It's awesome. And last one for me. I hate when my wife gets mad at me for being lazy. It's not like I did anything.
Eh.
So, my friend says to me, what rhymes with orange? And I told him, no, it doesn't. Oh man, that was good. I'm sorry.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you get, and we're so glad you're here for it. We are your brothers in arms, and this concludes our episode for this evening. Episode 142 of Brothers in Arms Podcast. You can find us anywhere podcasts are distributed for free. And you can also find us on our YouTube channel, Brothers in Arms Podcast, all one word. Follow us on our Twitter page at yourBIA Podcast, and also you can find us on Instagram, where you're going to be seeing some more photos from around the world probably very soon, or at least in different places where we are and are not. So there you go. Love you too, Pop. Thanks for hanging out with us. To all of our chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms Podcast. You can be with us live if you so wish. We post on Twitter when we're going to hit this thing for reals. Usually it's Sunday nights around 9 o'clock, but life happens, work happens, and so here we are on a Monday night. But we typically try and get it around the weekend time. So I think I covered all of our bases for this evening. Yes? No? Yes? Yes? No?
Yes.
Sweet. Liz?
Episode 500.
Episode 500 is that much closer. Yeah. I also have stickers. If you're interested in a sticker, send me a line, drop me a note, send me up a smoke flare, whatever you got to do. And I'll be sure to get that into your hot little hands. So, but that about covers it. So, gentlemen, before we hit the button that says end stream, that's a magic button. Anything to share with the masses?
Oh, yes, as always, continue to drink water, take your Motrin, change your socks. Spend time with your family, and enjoy it when you get it, because you don't always get it.
That's good, bud. Thanks.
That's true.
Alex?
I'm going to jump on what Mr. Roboto over there says. And spend time with your family. You know, make that extra effort. Spend time with everybody while you can.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
Good call. And I'll triple it. You know, if it's making really bad sushi in your house, do it. Yeah. Sushi that falls apart. It wasn't bad. It was just crumbly. Or making fresh bread so that your family can share it with others. Do what makes you happy and enjoy the time and the family that are with you. So, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much. Have a fantastic, wonderful week, and hopefully we will see you next weekend around this same time.
I'm free on Sunday.
Sweet. G?
Oh, most definitely. Yes, no, I've got Zoe this weekend, but she'll be, it'll probably just be Saturday, because she'll probably have to go to temple on Sunday, so,
Cool.
for Hebrew school.
Awesome. Sounds good. Well, everybody, y'all take care. We'll see you next time, and have fun out there. Love you guys.
Love you.
I
Bye.
love you too, and now the alarm is going off again.
Yeah. It's the soundtrack of our lives.
It's like the...
Meh, meh, meh. Oh, man. That is like the old school.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for sharing, G. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you guys later.
It sounds so much.
It's the best. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, man, are we off?
No.
Oh, what?
Now we are.
No?
Bye.
Bye.